Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Till we meet again. How is everybody on this beautiful morning? Good morning against the army. Sterling Cannabis, Roxilla, EMR. I see you. Natty. How's it going? Man, that's a long delay. Underlay, underlay. Hello. Can you hear me now? It's not okay. It's going live. Oh, I almost got a flash. I got a flash of a commercial. So, how is everybody on this wonderful morning? My eyes are like not agreeing with me. Hello, Charles. Good morning, Victoria.
Good morning, Angel.
Cat butt. Cat butt.
How are you doing this morning?
Good. My
Good.
cat was behaving, and now she's like all up in my business.
That's the way they do it.
And she's like, "Oh, you're talking now. I need to come bother you." She was laying in a chair next to me.
Yeah, she thinks you're talking to her. She don't see nobody else there.
Right. Good morning, Kane.
Good
Yeah, I have
morning,
to put a
Friday.
I got to put a box over the power button because she crawls over to my tower and tends to shut it off.
Yep. Good morning, Natty. Good morning, Joe. David Carlisle. Against an Army.
Hello,
Charles
David.
McKay.
Charles.
Sterling. Good morning.
Joe. Joe McMahon bun no more. He'll always be my Joe McMahon bun. And I can't decide whether I need my glasses this morning. I think I need new glasses. All my glasses are kind of like a little bit scratched and foggy.
Yeah. Are they prescription?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't see more than like 10 feet in front of me.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, everybody starts getting all blurry.
Good morning, Jay Tizzo.
Morning, Tizo. He's always the first one that says hi on the streams. Like he
Yeah.
was here way before everybody else. You're a morning person. I am not a morning person.
I didn't used to be.
He's like, I'm just very excited. Yeah, for some reason, I go to bed at like 11, but then I wake up at like 5 something and I'm like, oh, hell no, I'm not staying awake. So I go back to sleep. But it's like my body's telling me, oh, you only need 6, 7 hours. Or maybe my brain's the one telling me that, hey, you need to wake up, man. I need to start like thinking stuff.
So Miss Tizzo, huh? I've always been one that was up till at least 2 or 3 in the morning, maybe even later than that. And then I go to sleep and sleep all day, or most of the day.
Yeah, I used to work third shift, but I had to have like the tinfoil or whatever covering up the windows because I cannot sleep when there's daylight in my room. So I get those blackout curtains now.
Yeah. Yep.
And they also help insulate in the winter. Like when you go on the camping trip, like the minute light comes through your window, you're like, oh, it's time to get up.
Yeah. Don't want to waste a good day camping. Good morning, brown sugar.
Morning, brown sugar. Well, you guys can look at cat butt, I guess. She's such a brat. Come here, baby.
Good morning, gold sniping farmer.
Hello, farmer. There's health benefits for being up when the sun rises. Yeah, it gets your blood flowing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've been up for like an hour and a half, and I still feel like I'm not up. I think my brain's like not awake. I actually rolled a 1, man.
You rolled a 1?
Yeah, I was just messing with the dice. I'm wondering if this should only be a 0 if I roll another 1 next to it. I don't know. That's what I was thinking about. I was like, should this only be 0 if there's another 1?
No. It should
Okay,
be
it can
1.
be. So it should be a 0 all the time?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we don't get a lot of answers or correct answers. But I wanted it so like it could be the first person at some point, which it never is.
Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes it is. Good morning, EMR coins.
You could get 4 to 5 hours. I don't know. They say when you get older, you don't need as much sleep for some reason.
You're not chasing after kids and working and cleaning house and doing laundry and cooking supper.
Yeah, you're not crashing yourself out.
Mm-hmm.
Sterling's ready to be stupid now. I don't know, man. Some of those riddles that you did yesterday. Oh, we got another visitor.
Good morning, ladies.
Good morning, Chief.
Are you on your best behavior this morning, Chief?
Never.
Never. Yeah, I knew that
Never.
wasn't going to happen.
Good morning, Mike Slice.
Good to see y'all today. Yeah, had a hell of a day yesterday at the doctor with Mom.
Yeah, how's Mom?
She's back at the doctor this morning. My brother-in-law's wife, Denise, took her. Her daughter-in-law. Can't get this blood pressure to stay under control properly.
Yeah, so they probably got to keep readjusting everything.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. we got it to stay down at a decent level during the night. I was up almost all night last night, but this morning it started shooting right back up again. Doc said, if so, bring her straight back in. So
Not good.
And they have no idea what's causing it.
well, yeah, she has what's called degenerative heart disorder,
Oh,
something like that. It's a real serious problem with her heart. She was
yeah.
diagnosed with it about 4 years ago,
Mm.
and it's been a battle since then trying to keep things under control.
Yeah.
So when she wakes up, her heart wants to start pumping.
Yeah, her blood pressure is like over 200.
Ugh.
Yesterday it was 215 over 160.
That's not good.
Yeah, you can't fool around.
No, that's like double the normal.
Well, she's already had 3 strokes, and I'm afraid she's going to have another one from this blood pressure.
Mm.
Over the past 4 years, she's had 3 strokes, and that's what's going to happen. Is it's going to give her another one.
Yeah.
Definitely not good.
So I figured I'd come in and hang out with you guys, seeing they're all at the doctor right now.
You're all alone.
Yeah, I'm just hanging out, me and Boo Boo the cat.
Waiting on your lizard friends.
I have a Boo Boo female cat inside and a Bubba male cat outside.
Boo Boo and Bubba.
Yeah. And Bubba came up last night to get his dinner, and there was a Siamese cat from the neighborhood somewhere hanging out with him. And she was really friendly with Bubba, and she looks pregnant.
Oh no.
So I have a feeling it's his girlfriend. It's the
Uh-oh.
first time we saw him or her. And I was looking at her and I said, Admiral, look, she looks like she's pregnant, and they're really friendly. I think that's Bubba's girlfriend, because he eats, he eats and takes off. He's gone all day. I don't see him all day until it's time to eat in the evening. About 4 or 5 o'clock, he'll come around.
She's coming to scope out areas to give birth to those kittens so she can leave them for you.
Exactly. And she's Siamese too. Chief, I recommend C60. Look into it. C60. I know it's, what is C60?
Is it some kind of medicine or vitamin or something?
Not sure.
Maybe it helps with blood pressure.
Oh, Sterling, definitely. See what Sterling put in? His niece's son got hurt bad in an ATV accident.
Oh no. Life flighted.
Oh, goodness. Lord have mercy.
Uh-oh.
So
Yeah,
sorry, Sterling.
Prayers, positive vibes. Yeah, those things, if you start going too crazy on them. So I know my son went to my mom's for the summer one time and came back with a broken leg because he went flying off the ATV.
Yeah, those things, you got to be careful on them things.
Yeah, because they would go in the dunes, so they'd be like jumping all these sand hills and crap.
A lot of kids been killed on them.
Yeah, and if it flips, it could like land on you. That's what happened to him. It landed on his leg and broke his leg.
Mm.
Mm-mm-mm.
Good morning, Big Rocky.
Good morning, Big Rocky, and everybody else in chat.
Morning, Big Rocky.
Well, y'all ready for some Factor Crapo?
Sure. I ain't got crap together yet.
Don't get your crap together. It's either factual or craptual.
Yeah. One or the other.
Morning, Welchco. Yeah, so these are the only two right answers. No true, no false. It has to be spelt out. It has to be fact or crap. No cheating
Morning,
and
Welco.
just writing the first letter.
Yep.
All right. First question.
Oh, Kane, that's awful.
What happened? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no coming back from that.
I know that's happened to a few snowmobilers when I was growing up. They'd be going through a big field and didn't know that there was a barbed wire fence in that field, and hit it with their snowmobile, and it cut them right in half. Mm.
I mean, if you want to, Sterling, if you want to spell out factual and craptual,
Don't
but they
eat
have
yellow.
to be spelled correctly,
Don't eat yellow snow. Don't eat red snow.
right? Only eat the white snow. All right, first question. A group of masseurs is known as a rub. There's a go. Morning, Roseanne.
Good morning, Roseanne.
Morning, Dave. Morning, Mama T. Lady Diana. You see them? Or did they go out of screen? Yep, you can see them. It's the sixth crap.
Sterling.
Sterling got the first crap of the day.
Victoria and I in unison there. Sterling.
First crap of the day. All right, next question. Actor James Dean starred in only 3 films. James Dean starred in only 3 films.
I got my email, Sterling.
It's always the best crap of the day. Morning, James Schultz.
There's a go.
I can't even see the dice. Where'd they go? My cat's sitting in front of me. It's the 5th fact.
Against an army.
I'm getting Gold Sniping Farmer.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm getting against the army.
Here we go. My chat's all messed up already and ain't even started yet.
Well, did you count Roseanne? Hers is crap.
I got Sterling first, and then James Schultz, Kane Friday.
Yeah, yours are all messed up.
Yeah, Roseanne's got crap, and then it's Mike Slice and Gold Sniping Farmer, and then Against an Army of Shadows on my chat.
Yeah, I got James, then Sterling, then Kane.
Let me refresh it here.
Then Mike,
and then Against an Army.
Yep. Morning, Papa York. Come on.
Everybody else Against an Army too.
All right, next. Huh? What?
I'm the only black duckling in the group.
No, the chats have been like messed up. Sometimes my chat doesn't move, and then it'll like say there's only like 3 people somewhere, but
crazy.
there'll be like 10 people talking, but it says there's only like 2 or 3 people there.
I know it's crazy how y'all have the same, but mine ends up different.
Well,
And
you're
it's,
in
you know, the people are there. It's just they're in different spots than y'all's.
you're on
We're
your
on
phone though.
computers and you're on a cell phone, I'll bet.
Yeah, I'm on my cell phone.
That's the difference.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cell phones like to tweak things out, and plus, yeah, the internet fluctuates probably more on the cell phone, so it jumbles the people. All right, next question. The ancient Romans invented the flushing toilet. Ancient Romans invented the flushing toilet. Yeah, lay down.
Their aqueduct system is what always amazed me. Well, they had to have outside help for their aqueduct system,
Yeah,
i.e., from outer space.
that's funny. Charles's thing over on the StreamYard side says nuts, farts, hugs, go, 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 fun fact squirrel.
It does say that, doesn't it? I never read it. I always just get to the go and
Yeah, the emojis get written out. Oh, it's a big one. It's the 10th crap.
Lady Diana.
Yep. Diana.
yeah, Lady Diana of Bobville Coins.
Yep, it's a crapper. All
Yeah,
right.
that's how they got flushers, exactly, Sterling. But their aqueduct system was just freaking amazing.
Morning, Angie. Yeah, they had like indoor outhouses that just plopped down into like a water thing to carry it off.
Yeah, they used to have these stations, I guess, where you go in to use the restroom, and it was just a drain and a big concrete kind of floor.
So you just like try to aim your crap for the hole in the floor?
I guess I didn't see any flushers. I guess this is before they had flushers.
Yeah. Yeah, it trips me out how a lot of places do the gravity where they have the tanks like up high.
Yeah, this was on the one of those channels, a Discovery Channel or something. They were talking about how they had these aqueduct systems that they found digging up all these different archaeological sites.
All right, next question. Dracula was the first movie about a vampire. They call it Kim Shu Squat in Korea.
Hmm.
Where you got the drain for your poop to float down or whatever.
Yeah.
The 4th crap.
Joe McBride.
Yep.
Joe
McBride. Well, I bet y'all are getting excited for Tulsa now, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. I'm not
Yeah.
excited for flying though.
Yeah. It's right around the corner now, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't flown in over 20 years.
Ooh, I would be probably having to take a Valium or something to do that. And be like,
Morning,
okay,
Lucky Duck.
Keith, throw me on your shoulder and carry me on board. Just set me in my seat.
I do have some Valium. But Keith's not going with me. He said he's just gonna pull up to the unloading place, kick me out, and go on his way.
That's right, because you're flying to Texas
Yeah,
to hang out with Ida and Paula. That's right.
yeah. We didn't think about that. Next year, I'm just gonna with them, and so I can stay for like a week or so.
I'm gonna kick you to the curb.
He's like, I'm not paying for parking, man.
Bro.
All right, next question. Sapphires come in all colors but red. And it's not like the butt red when you get smacked on the butt either. Six, 7, 8. The ninth fact.
Mike?
I got
Or I
Bill.
mean, Bill Gibson. Bill Gibson, yeah.
Bill Gibson.
The ninth what? Fact?
Fact.
Fact. Was it Bill? 1, 2,
That's who I get, Bill Gibson.
6, 7, 8.
Yeah. Yeah, I get Bill Gibson.
Yep. Red corundum is a ruby.
No, Lucky Duck, I have not seen the price of 2024 nickels on eBay.
Me neither.
Are they expensive?
Probably.
Why?
Yeah.
Maybe nickel's going up again.
I know copper's gone up a bit.
Yeah, I know for a while nickel had skyrocketed a bit, so people were like keeping their nickels.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that was like last year sometime, wasn't it?
$40 a roll. Yeah, it was.
40
I have a
bucks a
couple
roll.
boxes. I have a couple boxes of nickels that I've never went through.
Lucky Duck says one roll sold for 70.
Wow. Morning, Ray.
Now I'm very curious why.
Maybe there's like some kind of like error somebody found or something in them. Or...
I don't know. I haven't heard of anything. Good morning, Ray.
2024 just came out. Or maybe like people aren't being able to find them because they're not like getting them anywhere. Like maybe the banks are like, oh.
Yeah, well, but that's just dumb paying that kind of money for a roll of nickels just because they're just coming out.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
It's FOMO. Yeah, people want to be like the first one to find something.
But you know, there never was a lot of errors on nickels. You had some double dies out there, and you had some off-center strikes, and maybe a couple double strikes or something. But you never seen a lot of nickel errors.
Yeah. Well, like on the Mint, they don't like offer like nickels and dimes. Like they do pennies. Of course, I don't think they do pennies anymore. I think they just did them when they had like the different pennies. And then you can only get like quarters and halves from the Mint.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're all about selling them rolls of quarters.
Well, yeah, because they keep changing them and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you can't like order dimes and nickels.
Can't even order halves, can you? You got to get
They
them from the bank.
they used to. You used to be able to get half dollars at the Mint. I don't know if you can anymore. Like I haven't been on the Mint in like a year, so I'm over the Mint. I lose money every time I buy stuff from the Mint.
Yep.
Have a good one, Papa York.
Have a good one, Papa York.
All right, next question. Ladybugs are named for the Virgin Mary. I agree, Sterling. I'll be right back. I'm rolling high numbers today. It's the 9th fact.
Fact?
Yeah,
Fact.
I don't
Well,
think we have enough.
Say, everybody's got crap in there.
2. There's only 2 facts, isn't there?
Yeah,
yeah.
everybody took a crap on that one.
Morning, farm dog. All right, it's the second fact, which makes it rigged for Sterling.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yep. Sterling
All
got
right. Sterling's the only one with 2.
Good morning, farm dog.
Go farmer didn't hear the question, so he copied.
Good morning, farm dog.
Roseanne, I'm calling crap.
All right, next question. Princess Margaret claimed to have seen the ghost of Queen Elizabeth I in Windsor Castle.
Ooh, that'd be creepy.
I've seen ghosts. I've seen dead people.
I wonder if the queen talked to her.
Off with your head. All right. I actually rolled a 1, man. It's the first fact.
Gold sniping farmer.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next question. Rational expressions are found in algebra. Rational expressions are found in algebra.
Yeah, I skipped that class in school.
Yeah, I went to pre-algebra, and then after that, I took like all like business courses of math. So I never got past the pre-algebra. It's the second fact.
Jay.
Bill Gibson. Oh, Jay Tizzo, you're right.
Hey, Chizzo.
Oh,
Yeah, I just skipped him right up.
It's because his name's short comparative to everybody else.
It ain't shorter than Bill Gibson's.
Roseanne, y'all are making stuff up.
Sorry about that. All right, next question. David Crockett died at the Alamo. Davy Crockett.
I didn't smell anything, so you're good.
I didn't fart.
Oh, you left yourself wide open for that one. That's what I jumped in.
But when you hold in farts, that's where shitty ideas come from.
That's right. That's right. My grandfather taught me that a long time ago.
Don't hold in your farts, man.
That's right. It'll give you shitty ideas.
All right.
Told you I wasn't probably on my best behavior.
It's the third fact.
Army?
Yep.
It's the
Against
Army.
Army.
All right, we got two people with two. Sterling and against the Army. told my boss that yesterday.
Gold Sniping Farmer says, "How's everyone's garden doing?" Well, I got some tomato plants growing in 5-gallon buckets. They're doing pretty good.
I didn't start a garden because it kept getting cold. It kept getting too cold.
The extent of my garden is about 5 tomato plants in 5-gallon buckets.
Oh, that's good. All right, next question. By law, women's underwear cannot be hung outdoors during autumn and winter in Los Angeles.
Oh, some of these questions.
Right? I have like a whole garden of seeds that I won on AAP's channel.
I know I got all this property. I can have a nice big garden. I got no energy to make it. It's too easy to go to the produce store and buy everything.
Yeah. It's the 10th fact.
Ooh, 10 of them. Joe
Victoria!
McBride?
I see Victoria.
I'm getting Joe McBride. Let me recount.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, I got Victoria too.
Yeah, it is
Victoria.
Victoria. It is Victoria. I just recounted and got Victoria. Somehow I was one off on my first count.
Ray said they don't wear underwear. Well, these cards were valid in 2002. You know, they may have changed that law by now.
I thought maybe some serial killer was stealing them in those months.
Yeah, it's too hot to steal them in the summertime, so.
Yeah.
All right, next question. Contrary to popular belief, beehives can have more than one queen.
Something I loved doing when I was younger. Beekeeping.
It's the 8th crab. It says the firstborn eats the other royal larvae to ensure they rule alone. I wonder how they know that the just by the larvae that they could be a queen or whatever.
I'm getting Dave.
Yeah, Dave is who I got, and I believe that they make a certain kind of a
Royal jelly.
Royal jelly.
They make a royal jelly type of coon.
Yeah.
And tell by the scent of the royal jelly whether it's a queen type bee in that royal jelly or not.
Yeah.
Oh, so royalty smells different. They can sniff out the royalties.
Exactly. And another queen would end up taking the hive. The hive would follow another queen, and they would go, with that queen to a different area if that happened.
Yeah, they split the hive.
Yeah,
Good morning, Elton.
They would call it's called swarming, and they would swarm to a different area.
It's funny in the bug world, like the women are like all powerful.
Especially the bee family. Good morning, Elton Jones.
Like the praying mantis,
Yeah, and even think about lions. The female lion is the one that goes and gets the food for the pack.
Gold Farmer said all bees are female. All right, cool. All right.
Not going to answer that, Sterling.
It's like the female mosquitoes. The female mosquito is the only one that bites you and sucks your blood.
Oh, the only female ones like to suck your blood?
Uh-huh.
How does people know whether the mosquito is a male or female?
You got to ask an entomologist that. They somehow know by looking at it.
Different characteristics. All right, next question. Before anyone may step inside the Oval Office, they must salute the American flag.
Kane Friday says one has a noodle.
One has a noodle.
You have to have a special scope to see that noodle.
I would like to see a mosquito pecker. You have to put it under the microscope.
You know that old saying, they say neater than the skeeters, Peter.
A skeeter Peter.
Hey, that'd make a good video. Sitting there with a bunch of mosquitoes laying on your desk with a scope. What are you doing? I'm trying to find a Peter on this thing.
Trying to find a Petered one. It's a rare find.
Go live. You'd be there for hours live.
It's the 5th crab.
Bill Gibson.
Yep, Bill Gibson.
Yep. All right, Bill's got 2.
Kane says he's gonna catch one and scope it. Kane, make a video of it. I'll go in and watch.
Chief will come in. He'll be your first pupil. Right. The planet Jupiter transmits radio waves equivalent to 1 billion bolts of lightning.
First cup of coffee's gone. Now hunger's setting in.
Now you're getting hungry.
Mm-hmm. It's like my body knows that cup of coffee's gone.
Morning, Williamie. It's the fourth fact.
Mama T coins.
Yep.
Mama T.
That's who I get, Mama T. Good morning, William E. David Carlisle.
Yep. All right. Promissory estoppel is a term used with banknotes. Estoppel. I think I pronounced it right. I don't know.
I never heard of it.
It's prom and then ISSORY. Promissory.
Promissory. Oh, promissory.
Promissory?
Promissory.
Promissory?
Promissory.
Well, it's a O. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Promissory.
And then the other one is like estoppel. Estoppel. It's the eighth crap. It's a term used in law.
Elton Jones.
Yeah, I'm getting Elton Jones.
Yep, Elton. Constructive contract. Yeah, it might be. Used in law. All right. Next question. Shaggy, sticky, and folded are all terms used to describe mushroom caps. Shaggy, sticky, and folded are terms used to describe mushroom caps. It's the 11th fact.
Bill Gibson.
Yep, Bill Gibson.
I was getting James Schultz.
I think Gibson for the win. Wiener, wiener, wiener.
You said 11, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was getting James Schultz.
you were.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Bill Gibson.
Nope, I still got Bill Gibson. Morning,
Yeah.
teacher.
My chat screwed up.
Oh man, my ankle's itchy.
Scratch it.
I am. It's driving me cray.
That happens at the top of my feet sometimes.
Morning, Frank.
Good morning, Frank.
Mons.
Oh yeah, if I get bit on my like hand or foot by a mosquito, I go like insane. Like I can't even fall asleep. For some reason, hands and feet are like extra sensitive.
I use Gold Bond on, if like top of my foot or something gets itching like that.
Like the cream.
Yeah, Gold Bond works pretty good.
Good morning, teacher.
Good morning, teacher.
Hey, teacher. Excuse me.
You're excused. Never, teacher. No, teacher's not in the room. We never behave.
Oh,
Yeah.
heck no.
Victoria's been throwing spitballs around, teacher.
Nah,
I wasn't supposed to tell you that.
shooting people with rubber bands.
Yeah,
All kinds of things. Yeah.
and pieces of paper and stuff. And I was passing notes to all the girls trying to get a date for tonight, and I couldn't get one.
Yeah, you'd like throw the note and it hit the wrong girl, and she's like, "Ooh, Chibi."
Not you, not you. It wasn't you.
It's like, no, not you.
Daggone it.
Now
Charles said,
you're stuck with the wrong girl.
Charles said Victoria put a thumbtack in his chair.
Yeah, I did that.
Oh, that was terrible. We all used to do that.
I lined the cyclopedias up in a cabinet, leaned up against the door, and just so happened the teacher did go back and open that door that day. When I was sitting right there, and they all come tumbling down on top of her.
Oh,
Morning, Sterling.
Roseanne, I'm only here to supervise. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, she's making sure we stay in line. She's going to report back to Ida.
Yeah.
If you're talking, we no hear you.
You don't hear me.
Oh, I do now.
Okay. Good morning, Angel.
Good
But
morning.
I came up to relate a message to everybody who is playing Secret Santa. You all got your emails sent to you yesterday evening. A number of you have responded, but I would appreciate a response from everybody else so that I confirm that everybody knows what their assignment is. But other than that, Secret Santa Club is a closed group.
Eric went on the incognito search bar for the mosquito penis.
I went on a food search. I'm looking around. What am I going to have for breakfast? What am I going to have for breakfast?
Did you find like a granola bar or something, Chief?
I have some, but God, I can't eat no more of those things. I've eaten so many.
You've
Well-
eaten too many.
Yeah.
Old Sniping Farmer, what is WWP?
Wounded Warrior Project.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm eating chocolate covered graham cracker.
You eating what? Chocolate covered.
Graham
Graham
cracker.
Ooh.
It's a s'more without the marshmallow.
Now I'm peeing my face. Nom 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 nom.
I think I'll make a slaw dog.
Oh, that'd be good.
For breakfast?
Yeah, for breakfast?
Hey, I like coleslaw.
That's not very healthy.
As long as you have a good quality hot dog. Don't eat an Armour hot dog.
I like the cheap bologna.
Yeah, cut
Like,
thick.
The
You're-
name brand
you're in
bologna
Michigan, you
tastes
should
weird.
eat nothing but Kogels.
What,
Kogel.
Kogels?
Kogels are the best.
What is that?
They're hot dogs. They make all
Oh, they're
beef
called.
hot dogs, natural skins. I mean, they snap and they crack and they're tasty and there's no filler in them.
Yeah, I do not like the way beef hot dogs taste. I like the cheap hot dogs too, obviously.
They do make a pork one as well, but it's natural casing so that they snap when you bite into them, and it's all meat, no filler. And they don't just use the lips and the buttholes.
Yeah, I like the lips and butthole hot dogs. Chicken in it and other stuff. The pure hot dogs.
I don't know what we have.
I don't even want to think
But
about it.
you can get Nathan's anywhere. Nathan's makes a good hot dog.
Yeah, Nathan's does.
I think my hot dogs are like, say, bar or something. I don't know. Bar.
The dollar store special.
No ears.
There you go, brown sugar.
Well, sometimes I eat the like Oscar Mayer wieners.
I can cook
Those are not
a
good.
couple of these things.
Sausage biscuit.
Yeah, they're like a sausage biscuit. But they're not very healthy either, but what the hell.
They work in a pinch.
Exactly. They take away the hunger pains.
Yeah.
So I'm going to mute just for a second while I'm getting this ready because it'll be too noisy.
What is? Oh, there's some beef jerky.
I make my
Oh,
own
you're-
meat sticks, and they're
you're-
medicated. 25
Medicated.
milligrams a piece, and they're tasty. Made
Medicated
with
Slim
beefalo
Jim.
and pork, and I add my own spices. There's big old chunks of jalapeno in them and chunks of onion in them. And man, are they tasty.
Morning, Kevin.
And it's my wake and bake, except for I woke up like 4 hours ago.
Gold Farmer says, "Send that stuff to me, Sterling." Have a good one, Elton.
Gold Sniping Farmer, I will be driving through your area kind of in a couple of weeks.
We can't hear you, Chief.
Stick one in my fingers, Sterling. I'll eat with my breakfast.
You
You're
gotta
right.
go the other way, Chief.
Oh, the other way?
Yeah, I'm on the other side.
Yeah.
Oh,
He wants you to put one in his fingers for him.
You're
Now
backwards.
Sterling's going the wrong way too.
There you go.
there we go. Okay, thank you.
My video is so delayed. My fingers just showed up in my video.
He's shaking his meat sticks at us.
Yeah, I'm wiggling my meat.
Quit shaking your meat stick at me.
Hey, if you shake it more than twice, you're playing with it.
You poked it too fast and poked me right in the eye.
Good morning, Kevin Rose.
So if you do these things in the microwave, let me teach you something.
Wrap it in a.
That's right. Wrap it in a paper towel.
Try
Yeah.
wrapping it in aluminum foil and then putting it in the microwave.
Yeah, let's not.
Sterling wants to send you to space, Chief.
I have a fun story. There was a guy one time that wanted to heat up a oil sample to check the viscosity of the oil. So what's he do? He puts a glass bottle with a metal cap in a microwave up in the Chief's mess.
Oh my gosh.
And they call me and say, "Hey, you need to come to the Chief's mess. We got a situation going on here." Sure enough, the Chief did this. I'm like, what in the blazes were you thinking? It blew up all over the place.
When I lived in the dorm in college, I only lived there for 1 year because of this kind of stuff happening. But multiple times, people would put frogs in the microwaves in our cooking area in the dorm. Could you imagine how nasty it is to open up a microwave that's had a frog cooked in it?
And the smell.
Oh, yeah. And nobody, I mean, not even the janitors would clean that shit up.
Yeah, I had to replace this microwave. We nicknamed him Lubib after that. Chief Lubib.
Charles, I think that some of the other, they just wanted to be rude to the people that didn't have meal plans.
Good morning, BR Williams.
BR, good morning.
Morning, BR.
Good morning, BR. Oh, biscuits are done.
It's done.
Done.
You're making biscuits.
And so's Boo Boo in here on the blanket.
Eating biscuits while your cat's making biscuits.
Yeah, my
A little
cat.
mustard on them. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I do. Put a little mustard on it.
Charles said the frog's done.
So I went grocery shopping yesterday and I needed to buy some berries. The Midwest people will understand what I went into Myers. They had blackberries, 50 cents a pint.
Ooh.
Oh,
I bought 2 cases of them.
price.
Yeah, I'd be making some blackberry jams and
No, I just freeze them, but I put them into a drink that I make with coconut milk.
oh yeah.
And it's a highly nutritious, low calorie drink. But I bought enough blackberries to last me probably 2 months. For
How
12
will you keep them for 2 months?
in the freezer.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you didn't freeze them.
No, I did freeze them. That's the first. I spent an hour when I got home from the grocery store cleaning them and freezing them.
I see.
We have a lot of berry farms out here.
Yeah, there is. There's a lot of berry farms in Michigan.
We used to go pick blueberries and eat most of them.
Yeah, we don't get a lot of them down here in Florida. Berries, they're real hard to.
Too hot
Sometimes,
down there.
yeah, they're
Growing
in.
good.
We get strawberries and blueberries, but raspberries and blackberries and all that, we don't get none of that stuff.
Blackberries usually come in season right around 4th of July here
Yeah.
where I'm at.
Yeah, what we got coming out around 4th of July is our watermelon and cantaloupe.
Gold Sniping Farmer, I think that Meyer's growing them in their greenhouses over in Grand Rapids.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. A greenhouse. They could be grown in a greenhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
most
Meyer's
of those
got huge greenhouses over in Grand Rapids.
Grand Rapids is only
Not
about
far from
less
you.
than an hour. It's less than an hour from us, depending on what part you want to go to.
You ever go to Meyer Gardens over there?
A long time ago.
That's a really nice place to visit.
Yeah, I don't like dingleberries either, Matt T. Those are gross.
Where'd that come from, Matt?
Good morning, Matt T.
Well, it is a fact, and this is Fact or Crappy Day.
It's
That
a
would be
fact.
that
It tastes
would be
like
a crappy
crap.
fact, wouldn't it?
Eric put a mosquito. He found the mosquito penis. There's a link right there.
Did he?
I think so. It says mosquito phallic pick. On the StreamYard side, it says phallic pick, mosquito phallic pick.
Steven, I'd eat any of those. I used to
50
take
Shades of
burnt
Wrong.
jelly and mix it 1-to-1
What
with
the heck?
mustard and then cook little smokies in it. That is really good, but really bad for you.
Female. This insect, the female has a penis. Alrighty then. I clicked on a link and there's
That way they can do themselves, right?
well, they're showing like I guess 2 mosquitoes mating and it says 50 Shades of Wrong.
The mosquitoes just look like aliens up close.
Don't they?
Alrighty then. Don't click the link. No. It's a trap, says Charles.
BR, have you ever heard the term mohap?
What, baby?
Good morning, Big Flip.
Morning, Big Flip.
Good morning, Big Flip.
I'm right here, Big Flip. I just fishing. She'll be back Wednesday.
Start typing and I don't have a cursor in there.
You lost your cursor?
I found it.
Did you all see where Frosty's in Paris now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw his video this morning. He did some sort of coin challenge.
Yeah, he's gonna be there for like 3 weeks.
That would be awesome.
We'll be here, ATS.
He got the Admiral going. She's looking at me now going, yeah, we need to do something like that. When I retire, we need to do something like that when I retire. I'm like, well, go ahead and retire right now then.
Yep, tomorrow we'll be here. Monday we'll be at Sterling's. Tuesday we'll be back here. And then Wednesday we'll be at Ida's.
Oh man, I gotta research more
More
riddles. I'm gonna have to get up a whole new couple pages of riddles for Monday.
Yeah, find some really funny ones.
I had a few good ones yesterday. I mean, they were so bad they were ridiculous.
Yeah, because I am not smarter than a 5th grader.
No, absolutely riddles, Roseanne. Absolutely riddles.
Roseanne, no riddles.
Morning,
And
Starika.
I did not add any of the riddles from the math section yesterday, so I might have to add those for Monday.
Did any of you watch the video we released on Coin Crew yesterday?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
That dude is out there, man. But he cusses a lot.
You're talking about the dude that came in the store, started out looking at gold, and then he just went off on world.
Yeah, he went on a tangent.
Yeah, these world events and why this is happening and why that's happening. And I was like, listen to this guy. Keith, I can see Keith rolling his eyes now going, oh my God.
Yeah, he was telling Keith all kinds of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, silver's going up and the gold's going up, and this is what's happening. And
yeah, that guy was definitely energetic.
I watched a video this morning that came up with a really interesting scenario. The LBMA and the COMEX are going to default because people want the silver that they owe them, and they only got like less than 5% of what they owe people. So when they default, the spot price is going to disappear completely.
But they've been talking about that for years, where the paper holders, if they ever want to go to
And
physical silver,
but they're starting to do that this year like they have never done before.
I was going to say, because I've not seen them. I've heard them talking about it, but not seen them doing it. Just continuing to hold on to their paper silver and not trying to turn it into physical silver.
Yeah.
And in some cases, it's impossible.
Well, it's totally impossible if they're only holding 5% of what they owe.
Right.
I wouldn't buy paper silver or paper gold.
If you're the person that's looking for silver to bump by a buck or two and then dump it, it makes sense. Kind of. You know, but I don't buy silver to make a profit on it. I buy it to have it when there is no money.
Well, and we're also not capable of buying like what they do,
Tons
thousands
of it at a
thousands
time.
of ounces. That's where you can make some money if you're in there doing it for thousands and thousands of ounces.
Yeah. Morning, Jack.
Good morning, Jack Goldman.
Good morning, Jack.
Sounds like you're working too hard, farmer. He's got blister hands.
And
Exactly.
personally,
ER and Shanghai has got both silver and gold at higher prices. They're buying it from the LBMA and selling it in Shanghai and taking the arbitrage.
mm-hmm. And they're one of the largest gold producing I believe one of the largest gold producing countries in the world.
I got something to say.
Sure.
What?
Hello.
Hey, Keith.
Hello, Keith.
Seriously, the COMEX and the London Exchange, in their contracts, they reserve the right to replace your paper silver with fiat currency.
They do.
They do not have to actually give you the silver if they choose not to.
Oh, you're right. Yep.
It states in every one of the contracts, if silver is not available, they can just pay you for it.
Oops. What did I do?
You made yourself big. Just thought I'd throw that out there for you folks that are anti-paper and stuff and want the physical. Buying it on the COMEX and such, places like that, is not the way to go for physical.
No, it's not the way to go. That's for the person that's looking for the little bump and they want to take that profit.
Yep, that's exactly it. Contracts of silver, I think, are 5,000 ounces, and contracts of gold are 400 ounces.
Yeah.
For one contract. Means they have to buy them in that size lot.
Yeah, exactly. Which in most cases for a normal blue collar person, it's out of touch, you know.
Well, yeah, it's really funny because you'll see people every once in a while. Oh, I'll take 1,000 lots of gold on the COMEX. I'm like, whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little bit, Ringmaster Ray, just a little bit.
It's huge.
Are you almost ready?
Yeah, I'm almost ready. I'm waiting on you.
Well, no. Like when you're ready, then you can come in here and I will get ready.
Oh, look at you.
I mean, I'm almost ready. I just got to put on a shirt, a different shirt.
Okay, Ida. Put on a shirt.
I got to put on a clean shirt. And something to hold my girls up.
The puppies?
I need the over-the-shoulder boulder holder.
Double-barreled slingshot.
Yeah. EMR says back, I think. All right, let me get out of here.
You have fun with it.
All right, you guys get to have fun with Keith for a few minutes, and then the three of you have to entertain everybody while we head to work.
That usually takes about 2 to 5 minutes.
No problem.
You've given me an impossible task here.
Well, like 10 minutes to get the computer going and everything else.
EMR Coins, have you been gone this whole time looking at Skeeters Peters?
It's the new porn.
Yeah, I had fun yesterday. About
What'd you
gold
do,
grams.
What did you do?
About gold grams.
Oh,
Some of those little Canadian maples.
yeah, the sheet of 25.
Yeah, I didn't get a whole sheet, but hey, I got, what was it, 10, 12 of them or something like that?
Yeah.
It was 12, actually. 10 together and two separated.
I learned something yesterday kind of interesting.
There we go. Let's hear it.
If you buy a whole sheet of the Valcambi grams,
Yeah.
that which there's 100 grammars in that, it actually weighs 101 grams.
Well, it depends on how many of Valcambi you get. They've got smaller sheets than 100.
Yeah.
I got a
But
50.
if you buy 100-gram sheet, it weighs 101 grams.
Well, maybe you should buy it and melt it and make some little gold figurines.
I don't think so.
You get an extra
You
gram.
probably lose about 2% in melting. What gets vaporized and winds up, as dust on my floor.
Well, that's why you got to clean your floor properly. It doesn't disappear. It just relocates.
It relocates.
It moves. See, Kevin says it's fun to melt gold. You should
It is
try
fun to
it.
melt gold. I made that gold channel round.
One of these days, if I ever get enough money, I might melt a small piece of gold.
I know I'm debating right now whether I want to melt this ounce of gold nuggets and stuff I have into a bar.
I got some gold nuggets.
I don't know if I want to do it or not.
When it comes time, Chief, people will pay you dearly for those nuggets.
Oh, I know. Some of them are worth their weight in gold just by themselves.
Pretty much.
Yeah. 2 and 3 and 4 grand.
But it makes them more usable in the barter because you've got fractions of a gram.
Well, and also if you're not making a pure 24 karat gold bar, it's not really worth taking the time to make a 18 to 22 karat gold bar.
I was thinking of making a 10 to 14 karat gold bar.
Well, it's better to
Jewelry.
take the 24 karat gold out of that by extracting the pure gold and then make a bar.
I was thinking of just melting jewelry.
Yeah, you could just melt jewelry. But
Yeah,
I think what Chief wants to do is study some of the stuff that Tree Tips does.
Exactly. Him and I think Vendetta's getting.
I don't know. I think if I wanted to make a pure bar, I'd just buy gold shot or use
That would be a little easier.
Or use a generic coin like a Philharmonic or something like that. Wouldn't dare use a maple.
I started getting my stuff together to start growing silver.
I'd melt a maple before I'd ever melt a Philharmonic.
No, premium's bigger on the maple.
Well, yeah, but the stampings on the maples offend me. I don't like having emperors on any of my metals.
Next week, I'm going to order my silver nitrate and start growing silver.
You could put yourself on a silver round or gold round, and then you could be the new emperor of silver melting. What do you think about that?
That's what they killed Caesar for.
For putting his face on coins?
Yeah,
exactly. I thought they killed him because he was a butthead.
No, they killed it. Well, he was always a butthead, but the straw that broke the camel's back was when he put his likeness on the coin and his nephew killed him. And then a few years later, his nephew did the same damn thing.
And did someone kill him?
I think most of those people were murdered at the end of their life.
You mean to say you lived it but don't remember it?
Well, I was smoking a lot of herb that year.
Is that what it was? I'm just rolling the dice trying to get lucky. They got a song like that. Someone trying to get lucky, they stayed up all night. You guys ever hear that song?
Can't say I have.
I don't remember who sung it.
I'm trying to think of it right now.
Get lucky. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, I'm up all night to get lucky.
That's good that you've got
Daft
somebody.
Daft Punk, thank you, Charles. Lucky 7. There you go. I couldn't think about it. I don't think it was Pharaoh. I think it was Daft Punk.
That's what Angel put in.
Of course, I could be wrong. Pharaoh sings some stuff like that too. Now, who's going to look it up and see? Not me.
I have no idea who Daft Punk is.
Some crazy
Pharaoh.
named group. So is Pharaoh. Some crazy named dude too.
902 gram nugget. Wow, man.
Who's got that?
Said he was watching an auction of Gold Rush in Western memorabilia. They had a 902 gram gold nugget.
Oh, so it was 2 people on that. Thank you, Roseanne. See, they knew what I was talking about. I'm just a bad singer. I can't relate it very well. Morning, Muscle Shell.
Good morning, Muscle Shell.
Yeah, I want to apologize.
My singing does one thing immediately. Clears a room.
I do want to apologize to everybody who watched that video yesterday. I am sorry I busted your eardrums with all that foul language, but it wasn't me.
I thought it was funny.
I told Angel, I said, next one we do with him, we're going to have to at least cut some of those F-bombs out of there. I said, that was just a little. We actually had a comment. It's got 3 thumbs down. I expected more than that, so I guess
if you asked him to limit the F-bombs, would he just throw out more?
No, I don't think. I think he does it unintentionally. I mean, he's a good guy. It's the way he talks.
I understand. I was married to somebody like that.
He's a nice guy. He's just got a bad mouth.
My daughter's the same way.
He is very energetic and very animate about stacking silver and gold. We are slowly working him in. Eventually, he'll probably start. He's more entertaining. So he would be a good add to the channel on a repetitive once-a-week basis if we can get him in. But, it's just a matter of him coming by. I told him he doesn't have to come by to shoot a video. I said, I can shoot a video whichever week. Maybe someday he'll let you know his name. And Miss Coinker says, too much kick. Yeah, he's drinking that Chuck Norris stuff.
Yeah.
It's something. That stuff probably does mess with you a little bit. Gets you too energetic, probably.
It definitely had him spun up, it seemed like.
Yeah. But no, he's real animate. He at one point, the story goes, he, I'm not going to get into why it happened, but he was buying gold and silver off me, and then a situation came up, and he had to sell, and he was selling for a while, and then he started buying again because he understands the fundamentals of it. You buy it to preserve your wealth. So, it's not like he's just now coming around. He's just now starting to do videos with me. He's been known for years I've been doing videos.
William E., good morning.
Then we got the one guy that comes in, the young kid. Did a video on him, and he's real timid. When he gets, he's really smart kid. He's probably around 30 years old. He's smart, and we can have these great conversations and everything. But the minute he knows I'm filming, he stage fright. I guess is all you can say. He gets stage fright. He's like, "Oh shit, I'm filming. I better do this. He does it. See, like the one we did yesterday, he doesn't care whether we're filming or not. He'll talk the same way. So yeah, they're good guys. I got a good group of people that come in. Got about 4 or 5 guys that are willing to do videos. So I guess we get different people on the channel.
Well, Jack, have a good breakfast.
Genson Army says that guy's a Navy vet, isn't he? He's guessing the guy's a Navy vet.
I actually know he never served in the military. But yeah, you would think by the sound. One thing I did notice though with our videos is the worst thing in the world for videos, and I'm seeing it a lot on my channel, is retention. People, they'll sit there, they'll come on the video, they'll make a comment, and then they'll leave within 20, 30 seconds. That actually hurts the channel. People doing that. I would rather them, not even watch the video at all if they're only going to watch it for 10 seconds. Because YouTube, and I've been noticing it with my pushes, YouTube doesn't push our videos when people do that.
The average on my shorts is normally under 20 seconds, and they're usually in the 50s.
No, I'm just talking about any video, whether it be a short or a long form. Retention, I think, is one of the biggest algorithmic.
It definitely makes a difference, in the way that YouTube categorizes it.
Yeah, the thing is, how do you say something to somebody? Hey, you're actually hurting me by coming and leaving a comment and then leaving 10 seconds later. How do you say that? I mean, seriously.
Well, I get it.
Roseanne's got a good
personally
point.
For me, I don't care because the people who are interested in what I'm putting out stay for the whole thing. And it's just other people that are coming in and looking.
Yeah,
But
Roseanne says lots
Roseanne's
of
got a good point there. It is a little repetitive. The coin channels, if you're watching them a lot, you see a lot of repetitiveness.
That's why we're trying to do like customer, talking and stuff, because it's something that's a little different.
Right.
it is.
Because everybody wants to talk about the most valuable pennies, the most valuable nickels, the most valuable this, the most valuable that.
Or how many channels have got a deal where they're regularly going into their LCS and interviewing their LCS owner? Well, Keith is doing it the other way around. He's interviewing his customers.
But the thing about it, interviewing my customers, is it's just not getting no retention. Like I said, people are actually hurting the channel by giving it a thumbs up. I'm not saying thumbs up are bad. I'm not saying comments are bad. But it does no good if you only go in for 20 or 30 seconds of a 10-minute video.
Right.
It actually does worse damage to it. And I think that's what's happened. And I just don't know how to fix the problem. There's nothing I can do to fix the problem, really. Try to make better videos, but how do you know what people want to watch?
At Sniping Farmer, I know several LCSs that are like that. And they've been, people I've talked to years ago, and they were never interested in it. They didn't want the publicity.
Well, some of them don't want the publicity. They'll take the publicity as long as their face isn't shown, but others of them don't want the publicity because, I hate to say it, and I don't mean to throw other shops under the bus, but the truth is they rob people. They rip people off. They buy too low. Anybody that can sell silver to a retail customer at spot is paying their customers too low. I would be afraid to be on the channel too if I was underpaying people.
Yeah, we got 2 here in Jacksonville. I won't even walk in the door. That's how
Because
bad.
of the way they buy.
It's not only that, it's deception things that they try and sell some of their stuff using deception.
Yeah, you should be transparent. That's
right.
And again, there are a lot of great coin dealers out there. The problem is it's just like a bag of apples. You get 1 or 2 rotten or bad ones in there, the whole bag looks bad.
Yeah, we have better dealers in Daytona. I'd rather go to Daytona and shop around there than Jacksonville.
Heard of an LCS in Davison that sells at spot. You know what that guy is doing if he's selling at spot? He's ripping people off.
That are selling to him.
There's no way he can do that and make a living. Unless he's taking advantage of people that need money. And that's wrong.
Good morning, Bradley.
Right.
Now I'm gonna get all kinds of haters going over to Coin Crew now saying, "Hey, you shouldn't be throwing people under the bus." I'm not gonna name no names, but if somebody can afford to sell at spot, that means what are they doing to the people selling to them? Those people selling to them, they need money, or they wouldn't be selling it. And it's the truth. I won't even buy off somebody that retails at spot because I'm not going to support it.
Yeah,
That's
and most
just,
most dealers, when they buy wholesale, they're not buying a little bit of stuff. They're buying quite a bit of stuff.
they're buying quite a bit and they're still paying over spot.
Right.
My point is if you support somebody that sells that low, that means you're supporting the fact that they're robbing somebody else. And that's how I look at that. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm not, I don't know. But I know if one of my heirs come in and let's say they do or don't know about coins and they go to sell their stuff, I would at least think they would get the going rate, whether it be 50 cents back a spot, 50 cents over spot, as long as they're getting the going rate. But not somebody who's selling for less. I mean, we're talking wholesales right in the dollar range. They're selling for $1 under what they can replace it for. If you're going to do that, you might as well just turn around and ship it to another dealer because he'll pay you more or at least close to what you're selling to the public for.
There's an LCS that I visit occasionally up in Petoskey. I don't know if you know the guy or not, Keith, but he has 3 different prices on his constitutional. He has a BU price, he has a good price, and he has a cull price.
And that's understandable. Juan Justo says in Cali, coin shops buy at 90% at 18% at 18 times on a good day, 22 spot plus 10% is their sell. That's somewhat fair, a little bit big spread, but that's still kind of fair. Look at that $2.99 super sticker. BH rocks, man. But it's important to be fair and transparent with your people. And I know a lot of people like, oh, you're doing this. I'll literally stop selling something and, if it goes way too high and I got more than one because it's just the way I am. A buyer should be reasonable to the public. I don't know. Maybe it's me. What do you guys think? I need some feedback.
I agree with you.
Yeah, most definitely. It's kind of a common sense thing when you think about it.
Yeah, I know we all want to save money. I mean, I don't, we all want to buy at the best price we can. There's no doubt about that. But would you buy from a shop? That's my question to the panel here. Would you buy from a shop if they always sold for spot? Would you deal with the shop or would you consider going somewhere else? Even though it's cheaper. What say you, chat panel?
Now that you bring it up in the context that you just brought it up in, I say probably I would not. But prior to hearing what you just said a minute ago, I never thought of them, getting it and the seller getting ripped on the deal. And
what do you guys
think? I mean, I absolutely understand what you're getting at, Keith.
When someone offers me,
when I am shopping for silver, it is really such a rare occasion in my personal experience and LCSs are rare where I live. The closest one is an hour and 20 minutes from me.
Okay, EMR says ask.
If I'm heading down to Lansing, I've got like 2 or 3 options. And there is one in Lansing that I will not go into. And it's not that they sell at spot, but their prices are so freaking high.
Oh, and it goes both ways. EMR is asking me to ask again. Okay, the statement or question is if an LCS constantly sells at spot, that means that they are ripping off the buyers because they can't buy at less than, even let's just say low side. If they get some secondary market stuff, that's like 60 cents over. That's already used stuff you can get from wholesalers. But if they constantly buy at spot, means they're ripping off, or sell at spot rather, means they're ripping off the customers. Would you endorse that shop? Meaning you support that they're ripping off customers. Would you buy off that shop, or would you? Because we all want to save money. If it happens every now and again, but consistently does that, sells at spot, would you continue to buy from that shop? And my statement was, I couldn't endorse people getting ripped off like that. And that was the question.
And it's so far and few between. I hardly ever see one of the LCSs around here selling anything at spot.
No, that's what I'm saying. And I've seen people in the chat here and other places say, I always pay spot from dealers. Well, either they're dealers ripping people off, or I hate to say it, you're just not a good person because you're endorsing them ripping people off.
Yeah,
Just
I don't.
my opinion.
They got some sort of real personal thing going on with that LCS, and the LCS is just giving them a very special price or something.
I don't think that's going to be all the time thing. I can understand them getting a deal here and there. But it's not going to be an all the time thing because the LCS couldn't stay in business.
Right. I don't hardly ever see it. How do they keep their lights on? I would look at them the minute they said that. I would look at them and say, "How in the hell are you keeping your lights on?"
If I would endorse an LCS that I know about from personal experience, it would be a place in Lansing called Dr. Stamps and Coins. And I'll give you a example. I walked into a shop one time, year and a half ago, one of the last times I actually went and bought an amount of silver. But guy in line in front of me sold 2 tubes of silver to the guy, and he got $1 over spot for the 40 ounces. And I asked him when it was my turn, I said, "What did he just sell you?" And one of them happened to be a tube of A-Marks. The other was just a tube of Buffaloes. I said, "How much do you want for the A-Marks?" He said, "Well, $2 over spot." I heard him buy this stuff for $1 over spot. I thought I was getting an amazing deal. And he made $20 in 2 minutes.
Actually, if you heard him buy it for $1 and he charged $2 over, you got a great deal, because we want to try to make a minimum of $1. And that is important to pay the bills. But when you're sitting there making a minimum of $1 and you're selling at spot or under spot, that's a big difference. There's Eric. He missed it again. Sorry, Eric. Maybe you want to rewind it and catch the question. Maybe leave a comment at the end of the video once you think about it. I'm okay paying 80 cents over spot for generic. Well, so am I, Juan, and I'm going to resell it. It just depends on where the market's at the time. Do I need it? Or are you just walking in? I mean, I've got to pay more than that if I need to order it.
But if I'm buying from an online dealer, I'm definitely looking for the absolute cheapest over spot.
Yeah. Muscle Shell. Walmart, you might as well go shop at APMEX, because Walmart is getting all their stuff from APMEX, or
they are,
or dang near all of it is
Goat
coming from APMEX.
Goat Sniping Farmer says his coin shop makes very little coin around. He's a volume guy. You know what, Goat Sniping? I've seen you put it in before saying you buy at spot all the time. Your coin shop, whether he's a volume guy or not, he's ripping people off because he can't buy it for spot. And I'm just going to call you out right now, because I'm getting a little upset with you always, basically saying, bragging about how you can buy it at spot and you sell so cheap. Honestly, dude, I don't know. I'm going to leave it at that. I wouldn't buy from your coin dealer. So what we got? One coin shop selling a 2 over. Same shop the week was offering to buy at. Oh, dude! Ow! Oh, wow! Yeah, that's something good to do, though. And this is a good example what Eric's talking about. There are dealers out there like that. And so it's important to always call around. And here's Coin Gold Sniping Farmer says he pays over spot. Dude, you're contradicting yourself. If he's paying over spot, how's he selling it to you for spot? Doesn't make no sense. I don't know. What do you think, Chief? If he pays over spot and sells at spot, how long do you think he'll be in business if he's truly doing that?
Well, I know the business that I'm in, you can't do that. You got to make some sort of profit, keep the lights on, pay the bills, so on and so forth. It's a business. It's there to make some money, whether it's a lot or a little. It's
Okay,
there.
here's Goat Sniping Farmer saying he paying 150 to 2, but okay, so I might be mistaken, and I do apologize, Goat Sniping Farmer. But I remembered you had said you paid spot at one point. It might have been a deal, or it might not have been you. And again, I apologize. I don't mean to call you out. It's just that and you got to understand where I'm at. I get tired of people, not you, obviously, but I get tired of people bragging about how their coin shops always sell them at spot. And again, I do apologize, but it gets frustrating because they're supporting dealers that need to be. Actually, I am active listening because you did type it in at one point. Maybe not in this stream, but you have in the past. Typed in, you said you got a deal at spot.
Well, I mean, everybody.
And I do apologize. Everybody gets a deal. You know, it's
they do that one coin at spot.
yeah. So SD Bullion's got that crap going on right now. Do you know that? Did you get an email on that, Chief?
Yeah. Well, you have to buy you have to buy a monster box to get that.
No.
Kind of spot deal. Every time I go in and look, when they send me an email, I go in and look. If I buy 10 of them, yeah, it's still costing me $3 or $4 over, or $5-6 over
give
spot.
You one at spot.
No, now Goat Sniper's messing with me now. All right, dude, call me out, make me look bad. No, SD Bullion has a deal. I got an email. They'll sell you one Silver Eagle at spot. You can only have one.
Yeah.
But the trick is shipping's $9.95. Or you're going to buy something else to get that $199 sale. See, that's a little different. They're wigging it in to where they're not really giving it to you at spot because you're going to pay that $9.95 processing, or you're going to sit there and spend $199. And EMR said he did get the email also. Yeah, it was just was it earlier this week or last week? I don't remember.
Yeah,
but yeah, you can buy only one. Limit one. I wish I had the email still. I deleted it.
Yeah, most of the time I'm seeing where they've got something up for a real good price, and when you go down into it, you'll see that.
Good morning.
You have to buy damn near a monster box to get that price.
You know, I'm getting so detailed in this conversation, dude. I got to go to work, man. I'll be back. Give me 10 minutes tops. All right, you guys got this?
Yeah, we got it.
Man, I just got an email from somebody that backed out of Christmas in July.
Ooh.
Luckily, the person that they were sending to,
why?
I can put their name on the person that was sending to him. But man, that just irritates the tar out of me.
Yeah, that's not cool.
You know, if you didn't want to do it, why did you? Oh, please put me in. I'll have to send out an email to correct somebody's target person.
Yeah, Juan, you're absolutely right. You build a good relationship with an LCS, you can get good deals from them, but they also have to make a few bucks even off of their good deals, is what I get at.
My son's got a pawnbroker that he deals with in his neighborhood, and he buys a little something from him every week, but every week he gets a little something extra from him. It might be a dime, it might be a quarter, when he's spending around $30. So he gets some, a little something, and it's from a pawnbroker, and you know damn well the pawnbroker did not pay people what their silver is worth.
Yeah, and a lot of us do that too when we send packages to people, or we sell something. We throw in a little
Something extra.
Yeah, cool little extra item. I know I do sometimes.
I gotta let the dogs in.
Good morning, Frostbite. Of course, I'm not an LCS either, and I don't deal with thousands of ounces of stuff every single day. Or good morning, Dan Root.
Good morning, Dan. Good morning, Nick Monar.
Good morning, Nick.
Looks like it's going to be a beautiful day here today. Mid-70s, bluebird skies. And I got a ton of work to do.
We've been having storms here this morning.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day here too today.
Good morning, Angel or Angie.
Good morning.
Name right.
So you having a good time out there, Frostbite? You're in Paris right now?
Good morning, Frostbite.
Morning, Frostbite.
Good morning, Starika.
Actually, good afternoon.
You think Angie was in, Ida was in storms yesterday, Angie? Was there storms that went through Arkansas and stuff?
Well, that is true, Angel. It is. I have never seen a nugget with a purity stamp on it.
Yeah. It's probably something that would sit on the shelf a long time too before you found a buyer for it. Not a lot of people buy gold nuggets and.
Well, I'll tell you what, I've definitely looked at that website that you sent me a few times and said, boy, I wished I had some money.
Oh, gold nugget sales.com.
Yeah.
He's got some good vials too, and usually some good prices on just vials of gold chips, different sizes. I'm getting another one that's I'm starting to talk to called Brian's Gold Nuggets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm thinking about next month putting an order in with him. He's got some really nice stuff. And has some really great number 8.
Now we know why you're not going to the coin show this year. You're buying a ton of gold.
Well, look what it's doing.
Oh, I don't blame you, my friend.
Look at our age. If we don't start stacking as much as we possibly physically can right now, we're not going to be able to down the road because it's going to be out of reach. I think.
I may already be done stacking. I don't have as much as I want, that's for sure. But
fractional.
My budget doesn't generally allow me to buy much.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I do the fractional. A 10th ounce this month, a 10th ounce and next month. Yeah,
well,
I
have not bought an ounce of gold, a full ounce, in a couple of years.
I did a big order.
Did you mute it?
A half an ounce order just a few weeks ago, but I won't be able to do that again for another 5 or 6 months.
I think that 10th ounces are going to be much more useful in barter anyways.
10th ounce silver bars?
Gold. I mean, 10th ounce silvers will be very barterable too, but so will ounces. I mean,
10th ounce gold. Hell, that's way out of reach.
well, I mean, what is a 10th ounce of gold now? About 250?
Whoops.
Oh, a 10th ounce. I thought you were talking 10 ounces.
A 10th ounce is close to 300 now.
Yeah, it's real close to 300. Between 280 and
But you can spend that much money when you go grocery shopping, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
280 and 300
definitely.
bucks.
Morning, 710. But what happened?
Morning,
lost
Oily.
We lost Victoria.
I still see your avatar. Oh, no, it's gone.
I would rather buy the 1 ounce gold than the 100 ounce silver.
I'd rather buy it all.
Yeah, buy it all.
Well, I think I'd rather have the 100 ounces of silver just because of the ratio right now. It's a little bit more.
If you're talking about 100 ounce bar,
I'd probably rather have the gold than a 100 ounce bar.
yeah, I think that's what he was trying to say, like a 100 ounce bar. Like, yeah, 100 ounce single round, yeah. But like, if I was going to buy just a 100 ounce bar, I'd rather just buy the gold.
No, I could agree with that, absolutely.
Love you, Victoria.
But I would not mind having a few Comex bars, those 77-pound bars.
No, thank you.
710.
That would be a hernia.
Well, it would make the safe that much harder to move, wouldn't it?
That's
Yeah. I don't think I could pick up 70 pounds condensed.
Well,
I want to buy
honestly, if you did have a Comex bar, about the only thing that you could do with it is turn it into the government when we get a new metals-backed currency.
Right. You ever try picking up a bag of the powdered concrete, man?
All the time.
Man, those things are hard to pick up because they're so like condensed. Hi, Mark.
Well, that's like picking up 40-pound bags of dog food.
Yeah, but they're bigger than the.
It's not a lot bigger than a 40-pound bag of concrete. Maybe half bigger. But
Morning, Nick. Yeah, but you can like drag the dog food. It's kind of hard to drag the cement bag.
Yeah, you always have to set yourself up with something that has rollers and wheels on it, and it's like, no, I ain't even going to try and lift that thing.
Mark Quahog, how are you doing, buddy?
I got to go buy some salt today.
Yeah, if you want to be found,
Do you have an ice problem down there? You got to melt your ice?
or maybe
No,
it has to be together.
my water softener uses salt.
Yeah. I
Do the
figured.
flush. Yeah, so I got to go buy bags of salt, and the ones I buy are 40-pound bags, if I remember right.
Yeah, that's about similar to doing a bag of dog food.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have fun trying to do squats with the big pail of kitty litter.
Yeah.
You grab it by the handle and you can like do squats.
Yeah, I get mine from Amazon in a box now. It comes in a bag, but I kept one of the pails and I dump it all up into one of them buckets.
Here you go, Ray.
So you guys are at the shop already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was quick.
Yeah, we're literally like 2 minutes away. Unless there's traffic, then we might get stuck at the end of our driveway because we have to go against the traffic.
I wish our office was closer. It's like 6 or 7 miles away from here.
Oh yeah, I love it being close. We used to spend like 15 to 30 minutes.
And I know a few young stackers and collectors, but most of the young people are kind of in the same boat as me. 0 extra cash.
Right.
Teach your cat to use the toilet. Save on kitty litter.
They do have this thing that you put on your toilet. It's like a ring,
Mm-hmm.
and you put like kitty litter in it, and then you like slowly make it smaller, and then
Right.
and then eventually you can take it off, and then the cats will use the toilet.
I have seen where people have actually, they put like a little handle on the flusher and teach their cat to flush it too.
My grandmother claims when she was alive, she claims she had a pet rabbit that would poop in the toilet.
I had a male cat one time, and I had to take him to the vet because he had something on his face. They had to cut it open and let it drain. And he was like, the cat was high on pain meds and actually went into the bathroom and used the toilet. I was like, what the heck is going on? And I was like, oh, hell no. So that was
never used it before?
No, never used it before. But when he was high on his pain meds, he decided to use the toilet.
Wow, that's
They
a
probably
really
sat
wild-
there and watched people squatting on that toilet when they weren't feeling good and thought that that was the thing to do.
Yeah, maybe I'll feel better if I use this toilet thing.
My cat Bubba's out here right now. Squirrels. He almost got one a minute ago.
Yeah,
You're
maybe.
going to cause Angel to have a heart attack, Chief.
He sits off to the side is what he does by the bird feeder, and they come down out of one of these palm trees that they like to hang out in, and they get around that bird feeder, start eating the bird food, and he sneaks up on them real. And he's not much bigger than a squirrel himself.
Yeah, I mean, my cats have eaten cute little baby chickmunks.
Yeah, he just kind of chases them and stuff, and he's not very successful. They're pretty fast. Uh-oh. I was talking about him. Here he comes.
No, some cats catch bunny rabbits.
Lots of lawnmowers catch bunny rabbits.
I know, that's so sad. My friend did that. They were mowing their yard, and then all of a sudden all kinds of fur and blood went squirting out, and she was like, she felt so bad because she ran over a bunny rabbit den.
I used to purposely, when I mowed my yard, I purposely used to chase snakes down.
She was running around trying to chop up those snakes.
He didn't worry about having straight lines where he cut his grass. He just wanted to get the snake.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, who cut your grass? I did. I was chasing a snake. That's why it looked like that.
He was on a mission.
Finally, my wife said, "You're not cutting the yard no more. We're going to hire somebody to do it."
Morning, John Shank.
Good morning, John Shank.
Terrible when your yard
it
looks
is
worse.
time for me to say, I got to get my butt in gear and get the heck out of here. Have a blessed day, everybody.
All right, love you, Sterling.
Love you too, darling.
And then there were two. Yeah, I probably should get ready to get to work. Now that Keith's here, we can close the show down.
I got a clean house.
Hi. I still didn't get all the way set up.
Yeah, Chief already had his microwave sausage biscuits this morning.
There you go. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Well, the doctor says there is.
The doc says otherwise.
Yeah.
They do that. Something about they want us to stay 100% healthy.
Yeah, I told him, I said, Doc, that's damn near an impossibility with me. And my wife was sitting there, and she looked at me and she went, I can't believe you just said that.
Well, you're telling them the truth. I mean, if you want the doctors to help you, you got to be truthful with them.
That's right.
So, yeah, there's that.
Yeah, EMR's at work using incognito mode to look up mosquito penis.
All righty. And on that
It's
note,
Chief's-
you guys have a great
It's
day.
Chief's fault.
It's not my fault.
You guys have a great day. I'm going to go over here and finish setting up.
I know how to get rid of Keith.
Talk about Skeeters Peters, and Keith takes off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go to work myself. I'm just cleaning house today.
All right. Well, I'll see everybody here tomorrow and then over at Sterling's on Monday.
All righty. See you tomorrow, guys.
Love you guys. Mwah.
Y'all, bye.
Have a beautiful rest of your day.